Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I am Soumya and this is my very first video and I hope you people will like it. So I'm planning to start the Love Babbar's DSA question sheet which have 450 questions, starting with the array problems and then moving ahead to other topics. And we'll try to post videos on regular basis and I hope you people will support me in this journey. So today we are starting with the very first problem, that is reverse an array. So people, this is the Love Babbar sheet containing different questions on all topics like arrays, matrix, string and searching, sorting. We will be covering all these. So today we are starting this first question, reverse the array. This is the question. Write a program to reverse an array or string. To solve this, we will be going to Spider ID. I'm using this one. You can use whichever ID you are comfortable in. I have written the problem here. Write a program to reverse an array or string. And we can see the example. Like if we were taking input array as 1, 2 and 3, then we will need the output array as 3, 2 and then 1. So for our reference, we are taking this array which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have print this array here. So to reverse an array, there are multiple ways. We will discuss all of them. So the very first is using another array. We can use another array, put our elements one by one in the reverse manner in that array and get the result. Second way is using the same array. In this, we do swapping in the same array and get the required result. And the third way is recursion. So let's start with our very first way. So let's take another array, say B, it's an empty array. Okay, so for this we are taking a for loop for I in range. Like we want to run the loop in the reverse manner, so we will go like this. Length of array A, this one, and we want a reverse array, so we will put one more -1 and we will just append the elements from last in the new array B. And we will print this. Save the program and run. We can see initially our array was this and we are getting the perfect result. But the thing to notice is here the time complexity is of order n and also the space complexity is also of order n because we are running the loop n times. Okay, so now let's move to our second way, which is using the same array. What this was using another array. We created another array and then used it. Okay, so let's move to our second way. So for this second way we are using the same array. So according to you, what should be the approach? In the same array, like we are having this array 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This 1 should be at the place of this 6 and 6 should come at this first place, which means we are swapping these two elements 1 and 6. Again after that we are swapping these two elements. 2 should be swapped with 5 and 5 should come at this position where 2 is. Okay, and same with 3 and 4. 3 should be come here at fourth position and 4 should be replaced this third position. Okay, so for this what we can do, let me just create a function for this, reverse Okay, reverse array. And for arguments we will give the array, and we will be using two indexes like the start index and the end index. Okay, so moving forward, we can see in this loop array we need to run the loop only when the start position is less than end position. Like for this we can see in the array the start position here is index 0 and end is index 5. Okay, so we can write this here. Start index is 0 and end index is 5. 0 and 5, we need to swap them. After that 2 and 5, what is the index of 2 and 5? 1 and 4. Okay, then after that is 2 and 3. Okay, and this much only we need to run. If it goes to 4, then end index will be 3, like we are coming from backward to forward, so this will be 3. So that will not be a case. So to avoid that thing, what we do is we use a while loop that start index should be less than the end index. Okay, and then we will just swap them of start, and we need to swap them, so we will just write them like this. So moving forward, we need to increase the value of start index by 1 and decrease the value of end index by 1. Okay, so now why we did so? Because after swapping the elements, that is 1 and 6, which are at the index 0 and 5, we need to swap 2 and 5, which are at the index 1 and 4, which means the start index need to be increased by 1 and the end index need to be decreased by 1. Okay, so now we will see if it is working properly or not. That is, we will call the function reverse array. We can see this here. We'll give the array start index as 0 and the end index as 5. Okay, now we will print this. Reverse array. Oh, sorry. Print array. Okay, now let's save the code and run. Okay, now we can see that we are getting the required output. Now we will say that what is the difference in both of them, like we are getting the same output. So we can see everything will be same, but time complexity will be order of n, but now the space complexity will be order 1 only. Okay, now let's move to our third method, which is using recursion. Okay, for this also we will define a function reverse array 1, say. Okay, and we will give it the arguments, which is a start and end. Okay, now we will move if the start index is greater than or equal to end index. The equal to case we need to consider, because if here the size of the array is 6, okay, then we are having index 1 and 6, 1 and 5, 2 and 4, and 3 and 2 and 3. Okay, if the size of array was 5, we will let's take an example for this. Okay, let's say we are having an array as 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Okay, 1 and 5 are at index 0 and 4. Okay, 2 and 4 are at index 1 and 3, and 3 is at index 2. So this index is overlapping, so we need this equal to condition. Here the start and end are equal. If start is greater than end, okay, the start value should never be greater than end index, so just return. Okay, and for else we will just swap them. I will copy the same thing from here. Okay, and now we will again call the same function, reverse array 1, call the same array A, start plus 1, we will increase the value of start by 1, and end minus 1. Okay, for checking this function, let's for the time being comment this function. Now we will call this function. Array 1 will call the same array A. Start index will be 0 and end index will be 5. Okay, and now we will print reverse array. Okay, print A, save and run. Yeah, here we are getting the result output. Since we are using Python, we are also having a fourth way to solve this problem, that is the list slicing in Python. Okay, so we can also again define a function for this. Let's say reverse. Okay, and we will give the argument A, and here we will just print A of full array full and just reverse. Let's save it and run. Okay, we haven't called the function, sorry. Print using list slicing. Sorry. Run. Yes, here is what we got. So this was the solution, guys. I will be sharing the complete solution and the link to 450 questions Babbar sheet to you in the description box. If you like the video and the explanation, please like the video and give your feedback in the comment section. And if you like the video, please subscribe my channel and share to your friends.